you doing?
I'm filming you
Watching?
Morissette.
New song.
All right. So in today's episode of gardening while also not knowing what the heck I'm doing, I'm trying to get this dragon fruit under control with a little more support because it's getting pretty big. And right now it's on this little tomato cage in a pot. Oh, why I'm doing it? My wife is telling me to say why I'm doing it is because currently I have it kind of stretched out to the edge of this planting table, but we want to put another aquaponic grow bed on here with another pond underneath to expand our aquaponic setup. So what I have to do is make this support farther this way so that the grow bed can go next to it. With that said, I'm gonna try to get this support underneath this, which is sitting on some wire, without getting all cut up. The risk in putting this kind of stuff on the internet is that everybody who's like a expert gardener is gonna be like, why are you doing it that way? We have a very, very, very small yard and we like having a lot of plants, which is quite the dilemma. Just gotta get some of these that fell behind like on top. My wife also reminded me again that another reason that I'm kind of condensing everything this way for the grow bed, but also I want to make room for our orchids that are kind of shoved in the corner over there. So I want to bring them back over here because this side's a little more shaded. I should probably just cut some of this dragon fruit because the plant itself doesn't have to be that long. I was told that when you cut dragon fruit or when you prune it, cut it like in the middle of the segment, but I can always use these cuttings to make more plants, give them away to friends. The director is telling me to make sure I get B-roll of me zip tying the support. So we're just trying to secure this upright to this wire that's hanging over the top so nothing comes apart. I think that's fairly secure. You know what? Oh! Oh! What's with all the ants? There's ants in the orchids. They're all on me. Ants! This is real life gardening, people. Ants taking over the orchids. We gotta clean them off. It'll be alright. Some orchid bark. There you go. Good as new. Like I mentioned previously, we're gonna put the other aquaponic grow bed in this area. We got lots of room for the grow bed. Our current aquaponic setup has the grow bed directly above the pond, and you see how it dumps basically straight down into the pond like that. This setup will have the grow bed here, and when the bell siphon drains, it'll kind of drain diagonally down, and there'll be another pond where this fish tank currently is. I figure since we're in the backyard showing stuff that we're doing, I would show this. It's a rain barrel. I think it's 50 gallons. Is it 50 gallons? 50 gallons. What I did was I cut the gutter, because obviously this gutter went down to the ground. So I cut it, I put the part that bends back on so it pours into it, and we use this water to water our yard. Since I'm ambitiously lazy, I bought these solar powered irrigation systems. So one goes this way, one goes this way. This panel powers a pump that's in here that goes all the way around and waters the potted plants around our lanai. And then this one has a pump that goes that way and waters that corner of the yard and a potted lychee tree that we have. Every few feet or so, there are these drip lines that are spiked into the dirt or the rocks where the water that's coming from the pump. Yeah, so I have them throughout this area, which is kind of our desert corner. I also have one in here watering our lychee. I gotta get down low. So how long have you been using that,
Barrel?
the rain barrel with the solar pumps watering everything?
Didn't we just buy it recently? Like in the last year?
Well, initially we bought it because we went on that trip
Oh yeah.
and we don't have like a sprinkler system or irrigation. We usually just hand water. 5 months works.
It works. And it does catch water.
It
Even
does
in
catch
Eva.
water.
'Cause
We
it
live
rains
in Eva
sometimes.
Beach, which is like a super dry area of Oahu in Hawaii. It's kind of funny to have a rain barrel. Like it rarely rains, but
Never rains.
surprisingly,
But it rains enough to fill it up.
it rains enough to fill it up. And well, we're doing our part
We're
to save the
doing our
earth,
part.
one rain barrel at a time.
That's right. So get yourself a rain barrel.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode of whatever this is.